Hey guys, it is Gordon here with One Maniac Reviews, and ending off the second pre-day of E3 was the Bethesda conference. Now, Bethesda's conference this year was the fourth time doing it, and it was a little bit of a, meh. And I don't mean that a lot of their games were meh. They're going to be putting out a lot of good games this year. It was just the way that it was presented to us. Doom Eternal, they released a little bit of a teaser trailer for it and said that we will get 2 times everything that we got in Doom. And they also talked about Elder Scrolls Blades. Now, Elder Scrolls Blades is their new mobile game, and it is a full-fledged RPG that you can play on your phone in either landscape or portrait mode, and then they are going to have it cross-compatible with anyone playing on PC or on the VR experience for it. They did talk more about Elder Scrolls Legends, the digital card game that they have, and they're saying that it's coming out with new visuals and all this fun stuff. And that's okay, but it's not what I was looking for. And we also talked about the new game Rage 2. Now, as you all know, Walmart Canada really can't keep a secret and kind of announced Rage 2 long before E3. But Bethesda, when that happened, did probably what was a lean into it that you don't normally see. They actually took the still photo of what Microsoft put up, and they're like, oh, well, the logo's wrong. That's not our proper font, and we would never make just a completely black case. So it was a nice way to see them kind of lean into it. And then, of course, they took a stab at Walmart while they were on stage last night. So a lot of the presentation had a lot of fun to it. But, I mean, Quake Champions is a MOBA game, which, I don't know about you, I'm kind of done with MOBAs. There's actually a Prey DLC that is out now. They were saying that Fallout Shelter has come to the Switch and the PS4. And then they talked about Fallout 76. They announced its release date, which is November 14th of 2018, so it's not that far off. The collector's edition for it includes a wearable helmet, and it also has a map that glows in the dark. And Fallout 76 is going to let you fire nuclear missiles at anyone. And I don't mean the Fat Boy launcher. They have actual nuclear missile ICBMs in the game that you can launch on other players, because Fallout 76 is an all online open world shooter. It's much like, I don't know if you've ever played it, Rust. So I'm expecting with this game that when I'm playing it, I'm going to log off, go to a convention for a couple of days, come back, and my base will be empty. Because somebody will have come along and destroyed all of it. But I like the Fallout standalone games. I like the solo player stories that they usually have, because Bethesda is so good at telling stories. They talked about Wolfenstein Youngbloods, which is the continuation of the alternative past where the Nazis won the Second World War. And then at the end of their presentation, they talked about 2 big things. They talked about Starfield, and they talked about Elder Scrolls 6. Now, Todd Howard told us that these are next generational games, that they are going to be out on the next consoles. And we know that the next consoles are still a few years out. Yes, I know yesterday Microsoft said that they were working on the architecture of the next one, but that's not anything new. That's still at least a couple of years until launch. So we're probably not getting the next consoles until 2020 or 2021, which means we're probably not going to, unless these are launch games, we're not going to get Starfield until 2021, 2022. And I'm sure they're going to want to give Starfield at least 2 years worth of legs. They're going to want to get as much from that as they can. So we're looking at 2023 to 2024 before we get Elder Scrolls 6. So I wasn't walking away from the Bethesda conference with a whole lot of hype like I was when I left the Microsoft press conference. But that's just my opinion. And so they could really change a few things, and I could really get on board with a lot of what they released this year. But as I said, that's my opinion. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you are liking my videos, please hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Keep coming back for more. And if you have any thoughts on the Bethesda conference that differ from my own, let me know down in the comments. We can have a polite conversation about it. Alrighty, guys, be awesome to one another. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cue that music.